Now at 4. Hey guys, how's it going? What's happening? It's time for some total chaos. I'm Allie Burns with Picks and Parlays, and we've got a good one for you today. Sean Higgs, you and Nick Earl pushed each other, but Nick is on vacation right now, so you're the champion. That's how that works in the total chaos world. How you doing, Higgs?
Good. I thought I got the win there because the line moved down, but we had it at the push. So I was like, what are they going to do? It's all right, man. I'm here. Yeah. I'll take the asterisk win. I'll move on like the Astros and Barry Bonds.
Well, as soon as he gets back in town, we'll do a rematch between you two so we can have a for sure winner. How about that?
That's fine. I'll still be here. So
bragging rights and all. How you doing, Dan Kaiser?
Doing good. Yeah, I'll just take a win, asterisk and all. I don't care.
I just need a W in my column. I don't care how it gets there. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, guys. So if you're just joining us, you've never seen a total chaos before. First of all, hit that like button. Show us that you dig what's going on here. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to give them 5 games that happen on Saturday, July the 24th. They're going to tell me if they go over or under. Whoever gets the most correct comes back as the champion. Are we ready to rock and roll?
Let's do this.
All right, Sean Higgs, you're up first. It's the White Sox at the Brewers. I'm showing a 7.5. What are you going to do?
Now it's going to come in and bore everybody with, whips and road ERAs. I'm just taking the under. It is that simple with these two guys on the hill. And the Brewers bullpen, pretty solid, even though they're down a guy. I get it. In tonight's game, I was kind of looking for like maybe the over here. I didn't like the pitching matchup with Giolito. But now with Rodon and Burns, forget it. These guys, I think, are going to throw darts. Milwaukee has trouble scoring anyway. And the White Sox lineup, as good as it is, they're missing a bunch of guys. So against a really good pitcher who hasn't really slipped up much with the whole sticky lockdown. I mean, he's still got a 2 ERA his last 7 starts. So give me the under to 7. 7.5, I like it. Better than the 7 I wrote down.
I saw some 7s out there, but I tried to stick all with one book, and the one book had 7.5. So if you like it under, get it at 7.5. Yes. What do you think about it, Dan?
I like you didn't bore me with a bunch of numbers. That's nice. But yeah, to be honest, I can see where he's going, and I think this whole weekend's going to be great pitching matchups between these two teams. But might as well start off being contrarian, and I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna take the over in this one. As he said, the White Sox are missing a lot of key players, but they've been missing them all year. I mean, Eloy and Robert are expected to come back soon, but they've been out since the start of the season, and they still put up 5.4 runs on the road at the game. So the Sox, the one thing, what I thought was a strength going into the season was their bullpen, and Hendricks has been good, but their middle relievers have been at times torched. So even though Milwaukee hasn't been hitting well, I think they may be able to scrape a couple off that middle relief of the White Sox, because I still think La Russa sometimes is sleeping during the game and doesn't actually realize what's going on. So I'm going to take the over in this one. I would rather have the 7, but 7.5. Either way.
Fair enough. So if you're under, look for the 7.5. If you're over, go for a 7. But for the purposes of this show, we got to keep it at 7.5. We got the Blue Jays at the Mets, and the total is 8. Dan Kaiser, what do you say about this one?
Yeah, I mean, I like this Blue Jays offense, but I'm gonna side on the under in this one. Ruse, it is 1.23 ERA in his career, 9 starts against the Mets. I mean, Walker's looking to basically make up for that play he had in his last outing. I mean, he only got 1 out, but that was kind of a little bit of his own fault for wanting to play. I don't know what he wanted to play, kickball. So, so I'm gonna think these two pitchers are gonna come out and pitch really well. So I'm gonna take the under.
Okay, under. What about you, Higgs?
Again, I looked this one. I looked it up. I had 8.5, and all of a sudden I see an 8. I'm like, oh boy, now it's coming back to bite me now because I like the under too. I wanted the 8.5. Walker. Dan just said, he slaps the ball away, 6 runs in a third of an inning, kind of blasts his ERA a little bit. I mean, the guy's having a good season. He's got a 2.9 ERA on the year. I mean, he's fabulous. 14-3, and you had the bad Pirate weird game there. Ryu, he had a couple bad starts, but I'm looking at his numbers. I'm like, they're not terrible. So any other team on the road, I'd maybe like fade it and think, I'll go over here. But the Mets lineup, we kidding. You got Walker at home, again, looking to redeem himself of that bonehead play. And as much as the Jays could hit, okay, but I think Walker's going to shut him down. Even if he gives up 2 or 3, the Jays bullpen is solid, and the Met bullpen isn't terrible either. So I'm going to go under here. Pitching looks pretty solid, and you got one team with real questionable bats.
So there we have it. All right, we agree. Under and under. That's a lock. All right, boom. We don't say locks. We don't believe in locks. I take that back. I retract that statement. For the people at home. Pirates and Giants, the number is 8. Higgs, it's going your way.
I got to go over here. Crow's numbers are just, 6.50 ERA last 7, 6.67 on the road, 290 batting average against, just bad. I know Gausman, and tonight's game I was kind of like, you know what, let's lean to the Pirates here, maybe first 5. Giants off the Dodger series, you think maybe they're a little flat, they're coming home. You got Pirates, who cares? But I'm going to go over in this one. And Gausman come out and pitch a gem, but he's back after the wife was away, right? He had a problem with the wife, the baby. So who knows where his head's at? As good as his numbers are, he can. All they need is like 2 or 3 runs because I think Giants are going to score 6 or 7. So we just need them to give up a run or 2, which is easily possible. But I think the Giants really tee off on this guy here. If they don't have 5 by the second inning, I'd be shocked. So I give him the over the 8.
All right, Dan, are you going to be contrarian again, or are you rolling Higgs' way?
No, I've already done that once today. So no, I like the over in this one also. I've since the All-Star break, I've had this love-hate relationship with the Pirates, and right now I'm on the hate side. But they've been scoring a lot of runs, and against the Diamondbacks, and I'm talking the Diamondbacks, they couldn't get anybody out, So their pen is terrible. The starting pitcher is terrible. This Giants lineup should, like Higgs said, should get 5 or at least 5 early. Pirates should, they've been hitting the ball well. Like I said, they can score. So they should be able to get 2 or 3 themselves, and this game will go over late.
They can score. They just can't stop you from scoring, and that's why we like that over. Okay, so Rockies are at the Dodgers. My number here is 9, Dan Kaiser.
Yeah, I'm taking the over in this one. The Rockies allow 4.9 runs a game, and that's increases to 5.12 when they're on the road. Freeland has a 6.26 ERA, and he's 0-4 with an ERA over 5 in his last 4 starts. The Dodgers are the Dodgers. They're second in the majors with 5.26 runs a game. So, the Dodgers, it's kind of like the San Francisco. The Dodgers are going to get theirs, and you just hope the Rockies will be able to, get a couple. And the Dodgers bullpen hasn't been pitching very well lately. So, I think this game easily goes over the number.
Kenley Jansen blowing 3 in a row. What do you got on this, Higgs?
Yeah, the thing with the Rockies, being on the road, is are they going to score? They have, 9 wins on the road? Obviously, scoring is a problem for them. But I don't know. I think he could score against Gosselin, believe it or not. So you look at him, he's got like a 2.83 ERA. You're like, wow, this guy's great. Well, you come in for 3 innings, you give up maybe a run every 2 games, you're going to have a nice ERA. So I look at this as you're getting him for maybe a 4 spot. Maybe he pitches 5 because they're the Rockies and can't hit. He's going to give up a run or 2. The bullpen comes in is good for a run or 2 with the Dodgers. But then you got Freeland. He's got a 3.08 batting average against. The Rockies are going to, the Dodgers are going to tee off on this guy. This is a get-right game for the offense. Even missing the guys they're missing, they're still going to be able to put up runs here. So, I'll take the over. I'm with you on the over. The Dodgers could get the over by themselves. They should. But worst case, I think the Rockies could scrape a run or 2 against Gonsolin because he's going to be at, he's a 3 or 4 inning pitcher right now. That's all he is.
That's all he is. Can't ask him to be more. That's not who he is. It's just
15 innings, 10 walks, 14 hits was starts. Last 4. That's his home number right there. That's at home pitcher there. I'll take 10 walks in 15 innings, 14 hits. A run will come across. I could get 2. You give me that, I'll get 2 runs from him. That's all I need.
Easier said than done sometimes. All right, what about the A's against the Mariners? The number is 7.5. The Higgs.
I'm going under here. I'm going to the under here. two guys I like, and I was actually torn on this because part of me wanted to like almost take the over in this spot. I was thinking about taking the over, and I was looking at the numbers. I mean, Gilbert, as nice as his numbers are, 2.40 ERA last 7. Overall, he's having a nice year. 9-2 in his starts for Seattle. 4.35 in his home starts. So he gives up a couple runs. He's faced the ace twice. Grand total: 10 innings, 10 hits, 4 earned runs, 9 K. So 4 innings, 1 game, 6. So not that he'll shut him down enough. You know, he gave up a couple runs to 2 other teams. That's why the ERA is a little home loaded. When first I'm like, I got to look into this. Against the A's, if I get 5 innings from him, 6 innings, 2 runs, wonderful. Because Bassett's the same way. He's going to come in here, throw 6, give up a run or 2. The bullpens for all teams aren't that terrible. Pitchers Park, 2 good guys. Let's go under.
Under we go. I'm on the under on this game tonight. What do you think, Dan?
Well, I guess it's going to come down to the White Sox Brewers game.
All right.
Because I like the under in this one also. I mean, basically, all I have to say is T-Mobile Park. I mean, it's 3rd in the majors for pitcher friendliness. As this month, these 2 bullpens have been outstanding. The Athletics has the lowest ERA at 2.19 for the month, and the Mariners bullpen is 5th at 3.14 ERA. So yeah, both teams aren't hitting the ball really well. Their offenses aren't there. They're 2 good pitchers in this ballpark. So it all adds up to an under. Even though the number is 7.5, but you know, if you can't hit, you can't score. So
Yep. That's just it. All right. So that wraps it up. We're going to do a quick recap. Anyone in the chat who's been following along, now's the time to grab a pen and paper and give us that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. All right. And then if you're looking for Dan Kaiser over on Twitter, you can find him at Dan Kaiser Sports. Higgs is at real_Higgs. You can find him on Midday Money over on his YouTube channel, Winning Free Picks. So definitely check that out. And here is and we do have our Christmas in July special promo. I almost forgot. Every capper on the Picks and Parlays site, it's 50% off of their 7-day pass right now. So definitely head over to picksandparlays.net and check out both of these guys. Get a big fat discount on one or both of their premium picks.
They could get both of ours and just be like the normal price.
Yep, there you go. 2 for the price of 1. Bam. That's what we're talking about. Boom goes the dynamite, as Lenny would say. All right.
Good pepper.
Huh?
That poor kid, that college kid.
Who?
You don't know what the boom goes the dynamite's from?
No.
Oh, you got to look that up. You got to
goodness.
YouTube that.
Dan was looking for an 80s movie quote.
Tell me now, is it Varsity Blues?
No, it's a real kid in a college TV station trying to do a report on TV, on live TV.
Yeah, it's like something went out, like his teleprompter went out or something, and so he'd just be sitting there, and the guy would make a shot, and he'd just go like, "Boom goes the dynamite."
It's just bad. He's trying to like keep up with what's happening, and he doesn't know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will watch this immediately after this show. As a matter of fact, I will have to watch this now. Lenny and Cam say that all the time. So now I just say it because they say it. But no, I don't even know what I'm saying, apparently. I could have been quoting Varsity Blues this whole time. Oh, my God. They want me to watch that movie so bad, and I'm just refusing. Now they want it so bad that it will never happen. You know, like they oversold it to me. So it won't happen. Anyway, White Sox. The number there is 7.5. The only one they disagree on out of the 5. Higgs is going to go under. Dan's going to go over. We agree. Blue Jays, the number is 8. That one's going under against the Mets. Pirates are at the Giants. They say it goes over that number 8. Rockies at the Dodgers, we're taking it over the 9, and the A's at the M's, we're going under 7.5 runs. And that's how we're doing it. That's another round of total chaos. Thank you two both so much for joining me and giving out all your great information, and may the best capper win.
Thanks,
bye, guys.